Yo, what is going on, everybody? My name is Ricky. Welcome to FILMTOPIA, the home of feel-good movie content. And guess what? Tonight, we are going to be experiencing Ms. Marvel, the finale, episode 6, for the first time together, live streaming, watch partying, reacting, all that good stuff. And if you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. If you are returning to the channel, hello and vibes. What is going on? It is a beautiful Tuesday evening going into Wednesday morning, and we are going to experience whatever Marvel has in store for us in this very interesting Phase 4. And while there has been discussion all over the internet about Phase 4, I am here to say I've really enjoyed it. It's very different from everything we've gotten, but there's a whole lot that goes into that. And maybe we can kind of discuss that over the course of the night. But yeah, welcome everybody. And today I am all suited up because this is the end game of Ms. Marvel, the show at least. And I follow, I believe, like a producer or someone that works in like the marketing department at Marvel Studios. And they're not like famous or anything. They don't have a big following. So when they say tune in to tonight's finale, stay tuned for tonight's finale. And at the end of the finale, well, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm excited to see what it is that person was talking about. And yeah, and Jonah's been hyping this up too. And Jonah will be with us shortly. But firstly and foremost, I want to go ahead and welcome everybody that is here. And starting off with Javon. Javon's in the house. What is going on, Javon? Let me read that for you. That says, "Hello there." And Michael says, "Hi, hello, hello." Awesome One says, "Been binging The Boys. So good. Hope the last episode fares well with you. I will get back to you on the last episode of The Boys as I watch it. I believe it's going to be either sometime this week or the next week. So I will get back to you on that." And then Jonah says, "So hyped to see what the future of Ms. Marvel has in store for us." Javon says, "I hope this episode is longer." I do too. But to be honest, myself, personally, I have not felt that any of the episode lengths, runtimes have been an issue for me. Even though last week was short runtime-wise, for me it felt fulfilling and it felt like it needed to do what it needed to do. And because the whole season has basically been a good, just averaging 40 to 50 minutes, I'm a very content consumer right now. I'm a very content movie lover. Isabel's in the chat too. What's up, Isabel? That's so funny. Before I even read your comment, I was gonna say you probably should be asleep right now because you probably have work. But I am very appreciative that you are here with all of us in the meantime until you do fall asleep. And the one and only smuggler, Steel. Loki, brother of Thor, or yeah, sibling of Thor, says, "Hello, smuggler." Isabel says, "I can't wait, but I should really..." I think I read that one already. What's everyone's cameos predictions? I am actually interested. What is everybody's cameo prediction for tonight? Because I think that's what I gauged from that post I read earlier. And even though, you know, you can use the Blue's Clues of this season that there should be a cameo at the end of this season or sometime in the finale, I've got that reinforced for me via seeing what I saw today on the Instagram post, the story. Javon says, "Same, Isabel." Isabel also says, "Yeah, I have a 10 a.m. shift." Well, thank you. Oh, Jonah, thank you for bringing that up. By the way, if anybody is interested in quick, breaking, relevant, trending news, go make sure to check out TikTok and Instagram, where I will be posting the immediate stuff over there, as well here on YouTube as well. I'm going to be utilizing YouTube Shorts. And actually, Jonah, if you can remind me of this in chat as well, if you guys can all remind me some point in this stream, maybe in the after show, I kind of want to talk with all of you about some content strategies and just I want to see what we can build as a community, because obviously me myself and I doing it sometimes doesn't always like happen. So I want to see if I kind of want to go over, the type of content I want to make, the type of content you want to see, and then see if we can mesh that together. And then with the help of this community, of our Filmtopians, of our Filmtopia family, maybe we can come up with some really cool stuff. And then also it'll be starting to be consistent and all that good stuff. But just wanted to throw that out there. Someone remind me later in the night. Let's see. QWERTY the first says hello. QWERTY, hello. And Isabel's very lucky she works at AMC. I was if you're gonna work anywhere at a movie theater, ain't too half bad. Christopher Baker, what's up? Christopher Baker, longtime subscriber, longtime Filmtopian. Thank you for being here. Isabel says I'm work. Oh, nice. Y'all are talking among each other. Phase 4 has doubled the runtime of Phase 3. If anybody's wondering mathematically what that means, Jonah, if I'm not mistaken, we basically got Phase 3 was like 20-something hours of content. Phase 3. This is Endgame, Infinity War, Black Panther, all those movies. So far in Phase 4, we have, I think, hit the midway point, and even up until the midway point, we've accrued over, I believe, 48 hours of content for Marvel Studios, for the MCU, for Phase 4, 50% of Phase 4. That's insane. Spoiler says, anyone thinking there is America Chavez connection in Miss Marvel story? I personally don't. If we're talking cameos, I don't think that's going to be the cameo. But as far as there being a connection, New York, possibly. So let's see. QWERTY says, now that you say that, yeah. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Jonah. I should read more recent comments. 24 and a half basically hours of Phase 3, and we are currently at 49.7 hours for Phase 4. And I believe after tonight, if I'm not mistaken, we will be hitting the 50-hour mark of content runtime for the MCU for Phase 4 for the first half. That's a lot to say. After tonight, what song is that? Oh, it's a Neo song. It's a Neo song. Sorry, it just brought me back to the old days. Give me everything tonight. That's the song I was looking for. But anyways, Filmtopians, I'm so glad you are here. If you are not already subscribed, make sure to do that. Hit that like button. Let's get this video to go out, considering it is the finale. But with that said, we are going to go ahead and bring on one of our awesome Filmtopians, Stafftopians, if that Stafftopian is ready. And I believe they are. So we are going to introduce and talk to the one and only Jonah. Oh, that was kind of cool. I actually did that pretty well. What's up, man? I think you're muted. Sorry.
I realized I was muted.
There you go. What's up, my man? Dude,
Not
I didn't even
much.
get to explain to the people or even tell the people about what we did this week.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty epic.
So if anybody's wondering what I'm talking about, it's funny. I haven't even talked about it at all in this stream. But Thor 4, aka Thor Love and Thunder, was watched this week together. Me and Jonah went to go watch Thor Love and Thunder. Long overdue that we go and do something like that. But considering we live pretty close to each other, it was a must. And I can't wait to do that more. But I also wanted to say, Jonah, that Dolby...
Yeah.
That Dolby Cinema, or what's it called? Dolby Vision?
Yeah. Dolby Cinema. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a great experience. And you know what? I got to give it to you and everybody that's like you, who like to be towards the front of the theater. I know you're like all the way at the front of the theater.
And center, please and thank you. Even if it's 3D, and don't look at me weirdly when I'm watching Morbius in the front row.
Morbius. Oh, good old Morbius. We have to slip
I
in
got so
Morbius.
many questions every time. I'm like, I want A6 or whatever the middle seat is in the first row, and they're like, "Are you serious? It's 3D. You really want to be that close?" Yes, yes. Stop questioning me and give me my ticket.
Everybody, if you need to, let's go ahead and super chat for Jonah to go get him some sort of movie theater help. I think he needs some movie theater help because first row 3D.
It wasn't bad.
Oh,
I could have picked a
man.
lot worse of a movie to be
No,
first row 3D.
the worst would have been if you would have done that on the re-release of Morbius. With no seats, the whole stadium being available, and you actively choose that one. But yes, super cool. Jonah, and what's kind of funny, Filmtopia, is that we didn't choose to match tonight. We just happened to match. I believe you've been wearing this actually though, huh, Jonah, like throughout the streams the past
I
few.
don't know.
Yeah, I can't tell anymore. We've done, dude.
I had such a long week last week that like I'm still like recovering from it.
Dude, you've had a long. Dude, I'm so. Oh man, I'm
I
so
passed.
happy for you.
I think I passed 50 hours last week in
Wow.
working, and that's the first time I've done that in a year, and that was a lot. But yeah,
For a quick summary for everybody, we'll just say that Jonah's had a great week, and or a busy week as well. And so it's very nice of you to still be able to join us for this. And I wanted to say also, oh man, it was something to do with. Oh, we were talking about live streaming and stuff. Well, guess what? I know that we have like surpassed 100 videos like posted on the Filmtopia channel. So I just want to say a big round of applause to everybody for doing this, for being
awesome.
here, Jonah, for you basically being on like half of the streams, if not more. It is really truly appreciated, and I just, again, it blows my mind when I see statistics like that or just metrics like that, because when I did find out, it wasn't me looking for it. It just happened to be, I think I was scrolling on my phone, and it told me something about like 100 videos, and I was like, wait, what? Where? When? How did we do this?
But, yeah, I mean, it gets up there, and then, I mean, we do have those reactions still that can make it 101 or whatever it is now.
Yeah, if anybody in the chat does know, or you come across it, let us know how many videos we're at now, because I truly do not know.
But yeah, Dolby is amazing, and it's the only way I want to experience Marvel movies, especially for first viewing. Like, jumping Dolby to IMAX, I think is good, but going IMAX to Dolby, it's a completely different arena. Like, the way that the theater works with Dolby, with the surround sound, with the rumbling chairs, with just like the ability to experience a movie there. Like,
yeah.
I watched Multiverse of Madness in basically the exact same seat that we watched Thor: Love and Thunder, and I loved it there.
Yeah,
that's a great seat that we had, honestly. So I'm looking forward to Wakanda Forever.
Dude, same here. By the way, everybody, if you're wondering, or if you remember, if you were here last week, if not, we'll explain it really quick. But we did go over, I believe, predictions for the box office for Thor: Love and Thunder, and I locked mine in at 167 million to 172 million. And to be honest, and Jonah, I think you were a little higher than that. We actually came in a little too high. We came in too high because I believe the final box office.
140 something, I think.
Yeah, 143, if I'm not mistaken. Which is a great number. I'm not disparaging that at all. That's a phenomenal number. It's the highest in the Thor franchise thus far. Basically, Thor has had an upward trajectory box office-wise each movie. So it's great to see that it did that. I didn't think it was going to hit Multiverse of Madness because it felt like a very self-contained movie in a lot of ways.
Which it was after the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So good for it. Yeah. But it has so many implications for the future and so many different things that are going to be coming for us, and I'm just excited to see where they take, especially the second post-credit scene. I don't want
Hmm.
to give spoilers because people still haven't had a chance to get it,
Yeah.
to get to the theaters and watch it, but it the second post-credit scene blew my mind more than the first one did, and the first one was already something else.
That is, we actually have our reactions to that, which we can maybe show at some point. I do want to say Smuggler did say this. I remember this, that Smuggler was hovering around like 120 million for the weekend. So that was a great guess. Javon also, Javon gave us a range. He said anywhere
Yeah.
from 130 to 200.
I mean, I also give a range. My range was
Yeah.
170 to 200, so I was a little on the high end of what it was, but I had high hopes for the movie.
And you know what? I really want to say thank you so much to QWERTY. QWERTY just super chatted $1 and left no message, but I am super appreciative.
I don't
Thank
think
you
you
so
can leave
much,
a message
QWERTY.
on anything lower than it's $2, whatever it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
unfortunately.
interesting.
But thanks for the donation, QWERTY.
Thank you, QWERTY, for that, and thank you, Filmtopians, for even considering to do that. That means a lot. The cool thing is, at least in my head, it's never about super chatting and all that stuff, but I want to let everybody know, if you do decide to do that, it is so helpful towards the channel. It all basically gets put back into the channel. So we're basically creating Filmtopia together. Yeah, Javon. Ooh, money. Money, 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 money. Where's that from? I don't remember. Oh, Toy Story.
SpongeBob?
No, I think it's, who says it though in Toy Story? Ooh, money, money, money. Oh, when he's playing with the pig. And
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You're right.
That's funny. Let's see. Nice, cool. Let's see. Javon. Oh my god. Isabel. Whoa.
Wow.
Holy Kenobi. Is that okay? That's real,
that's
right?
Real. That's real.
Wow. Okay, Isabel, thank you so much, everybody. Do I have like a burn? Here, let me try something. Oh, here we go. Woo! Thank you so much, Isabel. Thank you for sending in that super chat. I haven't even read what it says. Gotta love the front row in the movie theaters. You know what? I'm starting to love the front area.
It's the most. It's the most. Not inclusive, but the most like
immersive.
Immersive, yes.
That's what you're trying
immersive
to say.
experience, in my opinion. I also grew up watching Star Wars on a 94-inch TV because my grandpa was legally blind. So every time I went to his house, I was sitting basically the distance I am from my computer screen with a 94-inch TV watching Star Wars. So I got used to it.
Oh man. Hey, Jonah, really quick, I do want to say, and chat, remind me of this. I did want to talk to all of you about channel memberships and a few other things. I think I said this a few minutes ago too, but same with content strategies on this channel. I would love, considering we're basically like a really tight-knit group here. Y'all are really the ones that rock every single week, and I appreciate that. So it'd be great to talk about this, and I believe we're about 20 minutes away from the show.
About
but
15.
Really quick, okay, 15. So I just wanted to use this once. I haven't gotten to use it yet, but I got to use it. Isabel, what the? I am just like, wow, thank you. Okay, appreciate that, and
that's awesome. Thank you, Isabel.
many vibes. And you know what? What the? QWERTY, thank you so much for the second super chat.
Dono train? A dono train?
Yeah, the dono train. We are in the dono train right now. Let's see.
QWERTY, thank you. I was going to say, I am your father, but...
I'm not trying to... Okay, so hold on.
I don't have any cool effects like that.
Let me see. What else? Hey, you know what? If you send in a super chat, you guys get to choose what voice I talk in for a line. Or you guys can tell me a line, and I'll use a certain thing. So this is what I've got. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, okay, I like this one. This is kind of cool. Hello everyone. My name is Ricky. That's Jonah. And yeah, thank you so much for
Coming here, and
I just want to say thank you so much to everybody that is just showing love and yeah. And by the way, really quick, before we move on, I want to hear in the chat, type in a rating out of 10 for Thor Love and Thunder if you've seen it. Don't attach any spoilers, but just give it a 1 out of 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst. Okay, so
What did you settle on?
I actually came down to a 7.4, and the only reason why though is because the more I sat with it,
It's missing that 15 extra minutes of gore going on of gore.
it's missing a few narrative pieces that I felt could have vastly improved the story, because I felt like while it was punchy, while there were some cool moments, it felt like I was missing a bit of a cohesive narrative. And maybe just personally, it comes from Ragnarok for me. I love Ragnarok. And I just felt like that one had more stakes to it.
Oh,
This-
it definitely did.
I think the
It
problem
felt
I
like
have,
they-
and
it
it's not
felt
even a
like-
problem because I like the movie, but I'm just saying like what I was missing from this movie felt more, it had to do more with stakes. Like it did feel very self-contained, and while I like myself a self-contained story, such as like, you know, Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, they seem pretty self-contained in a way. The thing about Thor though, it felt very, very specific to like Asgard. And while I know it's a Thor movie, considering they had the ability to go a little bit more universal, multiversal, I do wish the stakes would have clinged on something like that.
I think that the
More
movie,
overtly.
Yeah, I think the movie was trying to make fun of superhero movies while trying to be a superhero movie, and it just didn't click fully. I actually brought mine down to 7.3. I know I was closer to the 8 range when we had first thought
Yeah.
about it, but I'm at a 7.3 right now just because we're missing that 15 minutes of the movie that really would have sold me on it.
Yeah.
And what does every great movie that has a really good killer character, like an actual killer as a character, as the
Mhm.
villain, the second act is them going on a spree.
Yeah.
Usually. And not to say that we didn't get that, but it felt like we were missing more context of that.
Yeah. There you go. I feel like the movie was missing context, and I also feel though that, for example, Gore's dilemma was revealed to us so early on that there wasn't any sort of like anticipation to see how he would react, how he would evolve as a character. It was like, okay, this happened. This is how he's going to be for the rest of the movie. And I just felt like we learned that too early on, and there wasn't any character growth in order for him to
Do you
like.
think if they swapped the opening scenes, it would have been better?
Swap the openings, dude. Which ones? What came after the Marvel's intro?
Gore.
No,
The whole
Gore
desert
was-
scene.
yeah, Gore was the before the Marvel intro scene.
Yeah, and then Thor and the Guardians.
Oh,
do you
yeah,
think,
yeah, yeah.
Do you think if those were swapped, it would have been better? Like, it would have felt better to you? Or do you think it
No.
still would have felt the same?
I think. Well, so my dilemma was that they showed the Gore thing, you know, the way they showed it, that those 10 minutes of his basically of how he becomes Gore the God Butcher. but they didn't follow it up until like later on in the movie. Like it was a little too far away from when we last saw him, and then at that point he was clinging on to.
He felt like Gore, the thing I don't want to spoil, instead of Gore, the God Butcher.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. And actually, let's head to the chat. Isabel does say $30 well spent. Well, thank you. They will be $30 well
Share
earned.
fund.
Yeah. So let's see. It won't let me send a message. No worries, QWERTY. Hopefully you're able to. Javon says, I am no Jedi. I'm a Jedi, like my father before me. Stories Bime Gamer says, love from India. Nice. Love all the way to India as well. Shout out to our man Reddick. We haven't seen him on the lives recently, but
He's been in the comment section a few weeks.
he's been in the comments. So I just want to send love to Reddick, our awesome Stafftopian. Let's see. Smuggler says, speaking of Kenobi, how about that fan edit cut into 2 hours while I watched it? It's pretty slick. It has changed. Well, it didn't change anything for me, but that is my canon now. Like,
I didn't even know this was a thing.
have you heard anything about it?
No.
Okay, so there is a fan edit by, what's his name? I'm sorry, I can't remember your name right now, but it is a 2-hour cut. He basically pieced everything together, gave it Star Wars music, and filled in a few things with his VFX skills. And dude, it's so much better. I'm sorry to say, it is so much
Patterson?
better.
KP Films?
What
Is
is
that
it?
the guy that did it? KP Films?
No. Kai? No. Patterson. Something Patterson.
Yeah, KP Films.
Oh, okay, yeah. Kai Patterson.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me really
Okay.
quick let
I will
me
watch that.
Yeah, watch it. Let me know what you think. From the get-go, dude, it felt like a real Star Wars movie. It felt like Star Wars, and everything just paid off so much better. I still have a lot of problems with the season in general, but we'll talk about that some other time. Storybime, 1 out of 10 for Thor. QWERTY says 6.5. Let's see. Isabel hasn't seen it yet, so
0 to 10.
yeah. QWERTY, I'm actually going to be posting a video tomorrow on TikTok and Instagram about the shortness, so make sure to go check those out tomorrow. Smuggler, and this is a really super important rating because Smuggler is a huge fan
Of Thor and of the Asgardians.
That's what I was trying to say, of like the Asgardian, just everything to do with like that, the Thor part of the MCU. As you can see, I mean, just look at the profile picture. That says everything. Okay, so really quick. Claybear says, hey gents, better late than never. Well, thank you, Claybear. It is awesome to see you as well. Hello and welcome to the show. Smuggler says, I'd bump it up a few more points, but no Loki. So sorry, that's not a spoiler. We know that.
Or was he there?
Or was I see what you're doing there, Jonah. I see. I see what you're saying now. That's funny. Let's see. Kushal's back, says, hey Ricky. What? Sorry I wasn't here for the last few streams. No worry, Kushal. Thank you for being here. If anything, I'm sorry to you. I haven't talked to you since that one time I fell asleep and we didn't make the Moon Knight finale. So we are even. No worries. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
That was a weird week.
Smuggler says, my main problem was the issues I had with Ragnarok. And me and Smuggler have actually spoken about this before. We're amped up on this one. Literally, when I saw the movie, I thought of Smuggler immediately because it's doubled down on Ragnarok. Mm-hmm. And I just remember thinking, oh man, Smuggler is in for one.
I think it doubled down too hard on Ragnarok.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a few things I want to say, but let me get through the chat really quick. I believe Kleber just sent in $2 as a super sticker. If anybody knows,
it's got like a fist bump.
Oh, I see it. Okay, cool.
Or not a fist bump, but like a handshake.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
Pop. And because he sent one in, let's go ahead and I don't know what this one is.
Hello. Oh, okay. Claver, I just want to say thank you for sending that in. Good on ya.
Oh man, that's too funny. Thank you. Let's see. QWERTY says, "Hey, irracionalmente." Says Felipe's friend here. Hey, nice to meet you. Check your WhatsApp. He sent you a photo. I will do that.
Oh.
Felipe, what's going on? Obrigado. Krusty Krab said the money. Okay, that's another place that happened. Film Fan Deacon says, "Hola." Film Fan, hello to you, aka Bob. But yeah, so really quick, I know the show's about to start pretty soon here. It has been average. Yeah, it's been averaging like it'll start 10 minutes before the hour. So, make sure everybody's getting their Disney Plus up and ready to go. Today, I'm also not going to have like an actual on-screen thing, so I'll be holding up my phone every now and then to kind of show everybody where we are in the movie. But yeah, really quick, I just want to say this about Thor. I scored it in the low 7s, and the reason why was because, and I told you this when we left the theater, Jonah, was that the more we talked about it, the more there were certain moments in the movie that just hit harder. Like they sat with me well, but then there were also moments that kind of frustrated me.
It just kind of just evaporated, and it was just like, wait, was there supposed to be stakes here? Was there not?
Exactly.
And that's the push and pull.
Yeah.
And
I guess like the payoffs offset the letdowns for me, and because of that, and because I liked Ragnarok, I kind of left it in the low 7s. And so I think that's where I'm gonna leave it, because here's the thing: do I want to see Thor 5? Would that be Thor? Yeah, Thor 5. Yeah. Whatever Thor 5 ends up being, if there's ever a Thor 5. Do I want to see another version of Ragnarok or this? No.
I want it to kind of go back to what it was.
Yeah. I mean,
not that like Ragnarok and Thor 4 have been bad in any way.
No, absolutely
not.
But
we need another tone shift.
Yeah.
After, because it feels like the first one's good, the second one's too much of that tone.
Yeah.
The next one's good, but then the next one after that's too much of that tone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So we just kind of need a new tone.
You know what it is? It's kind of like, it's when a movie does a sequel and they try to double down too much on what made the first one so great, and it doesn't work, it flops. Okay, so then you keep that in mind. But
it is out, by the way.
It is out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Everybody go ahead and get your Disney Pluses ready. We're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to watch the episode together. This is the finale for Miss Marvel, episode 6. Galaxy Ocean just throws us out there. Jonah, do you have any final predictions?
I want her mom to be the one that makes the suit.
Okay.
I want, or like as a mother-daughter thing, I want that to be the suit. And then I don't know what else I have predicted. I want Captain Marvel to show. I want either Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, or Talos to show up.
Okay.
To recruit her for the Marvels. Yeah, those are my predictions.
Yeah, I honestly, I'll be completely honest with predictions tonight, everybody. I have no clue where this is going. I'm not a big Miss Marvel. I don't know much.
I mean,
about
even
her.
if Black Bolt showed up, I would fall out of my chair.
Okay, if Black Bolt shows up, that will be it for me. That will be the one. Okay. Well, anyways, everybody, go ahead and type in the chat right now, ready, if you are ready to watch this with us, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Let's see. How do I do this?
What I want to know is how they're going to deal with the DODC. That's what this whole episode's going to be about, is the DODC.
Can you, just so acronym-wise, do you know what that stands for?
Department of Damage Control.
Got you. And that is basically the people
that is the same people
around.
that, yeah, those are the same people that were after Tombs in Homecoming.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Got you.
The people that Tony Stark put in charge that then took Tony Stark's stuff after he died.
Freaking
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and do this.
It's not that short,
It's not
but
short.
I'm not going to spoil time because I don't want to talk about that. But
Okay.
I think it's longer than the last episode by a few minutes, but I don't know.
All right, everybody. I have my phone here. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, go, and on go, press play. So yeah. So I'll do it over here. Basically, you'll see me press. As soon as we press play, this thing will start.
Mhm.
Okay. Jonah, you ready?
I am. Are you ready?
Yes, sir. I know Javon's ready. Isabel's ready. Smuggler, QWERTY. All right, here we go.
Just make sure you turn off the background music.
Thank you. Good call, mate. All right, everybody. Okay. All right, everybody. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, wait.
No.
Ah! It's backwards on my screens.
Oh, did you see that? It said
I did
there are
not.
certain
Oh,
scenes
yes, I
in
saw
this.
that.
The,
Yeah, it had the same
last
warning
time they put
as-
that was for Order 66
Mhm.
in Kenobi. Sorry, everybody. Currently, this is around where we are in the.
And we won't skip this recap.
Yeah, we do not skip the recap.
Why is my closed captions not on? There we go.
All right, everybody. While people trickle in, or whoever's still here, I'll leave this up.
Wouldn't it be something if her final form of powers, or like final form, is the Inhuman in her?
Yeah. Dude, Amana Villani has been so good in this. Watching this recap, dude, she's so good.
She's perfect casting.
This is like Tony Stark level perfect casting. Like,
Like phase 1 perfect casting.
yeah.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, everybody. I'll pull this up again in a bit. So currently at 150, 155 right here. Man, I miss WandaVision FBI days.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's exactly
that
what his
stuff
powers
called?
is. That's the hard light. That's what they're
What is it?
calling it. Hard light.
Hard light.
They didn't once use the MCU theme.
Wait, what?
They never used the MCU theme.
Oh, this whole series, you're right.
Yeah.
I sometimes forget, dude, that like these shows have the Marvel theme. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because for Star Wars, they have that Star
She's
Wars.
not in the art for this, but she was for Thor.
Oh, you know why? Because they don't want to reveal her suit.
I know, but they revealed it in
Technically.
Thor.
Yeah, I know, right?
And on the Disney Wish Cruise or whatever.
New York City.
New Jersey.
Oh yeah, Jersey. I'm so curious, dude, to see that disturbing thing. Like what that's referencing to. girl. That was funny.
Was that a gay type decision? Smoking like a true brother.
Currently this far. Oh man.
The stakes have been set. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you're right. You are right, sir.
Oh.
You get your wish. Oh, please don't be a fake
I
out.
have
That's all I ask.
chills. I have
Don't let it
chills.
be a
Please
fake out.
be real. Please be real.
It is real. Oh, wow, that thing is nice.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that
I have
looks like Louis
chills.
Vuitton.
I have chills.
That's
I have chills. And the scarf from the Red Dagger.
wow. Wow. See,
And
I
the
like
mask
this,
from
dude. This
Bruno.
show has
This is sick. Oh my
Per-
god, that's so wholesome.
Oh, already we get to see her.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that looks so good.
Waiting for the green light.
What's the acronym again? CDC or what is it?
DODC, Department of
DODC.
Damage Control. And this girl thinks she's in charge. That's the second show to bring up Abraham Lincoln.
Really? He's
Falcon and Winter Soldier, remember?
Yeah. Who is that? Have we seen him before though?
No.
No. Okay. Yo, this show be dropping bars.
Give him sunglasses. Give him sunglasses.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
gotta. Oh.
Let's
Holy-
go.
A full episode, dude, of her in like that. Oh, that looks so sick.
She looks so good in it.
She must have freaked, bro, on set, like when she saw it herself like that.
Is he a waypoint now? Najma is killing him from the inside.
Hmm.
I think. I can't tell.
Yeah, Isabel, the classic hat disguise, but no sunglasses, unfortunately. Currently, everybody, we are 12 minutes and 15 seconds into the episode finale of Miss Marvel. Did he say I know someone or I know how to?
I know someone.
I need to find a theater. That was funny. TikTok's canon.
TikTok was canon episode 1.
Let's go. Oh. Dude, I love this game plan scene.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno and I are on mad scientist duty. After that, we grab every single fire extinguisher in school.
What a insane plan. The hammer's right there.
Zoe, you're the softball team, right? You and Atia grab as many balls as you can. Any questions? So we're gonna stop in with softballs? We're going to install damage control with softballs? And we Zoe.
I love her mannerisms.
She plays the character so well.
So good.
Go through with it.
I know.
What the heck? Insubordination. That's called.
That's called Thor: Love and Thunder after Thor Ragnarok. Doubling down. Good soldiers follow orders. Oh, he doesn't know that, huh? Oh, they look crazy.
Well, because they are. They're meant to stop someone like Hulk.
Yeah.
They're bombing a high school door?
That's crazy. Oh, snaps, dude. Maybe that's the reason for the warning.
Probably.
Like just even that.
No, that is definitely. This right now, what they're doing
Yeah.
is the warning.
Oh, duh. Yeah. The plan in motion. Oh man.
This is what they're talking about. Having a SWAT team in a school?
Yeah,
That's definitely what the warning is.
big time. They're going live. Oh my god, I need a halal thing. Oh, dude, this song.
This is insane. Elephant toothpaste. That's sick. Dude, that stuff is so hot.
Dude, there was this avalanche video that's been trending. It looks crazy like that. Or remind me of that. Oh no, she's gonna tell him.
No, their powers are going to combine. Never mind. Oh, no, I'm right.
What happens if they combine?
I don't know.
Dude, this love triangle is so confusing to me. Or I can't tell who she's gonna like end up with. Oh, there you go. Oh no, Bruno! You didn't have to see that, my man. He called him the right name. Damn.
There you go. There's the warning right there.
Whoa. Dude, I'm gonna revolutionize one thing in
gosh.
filmmaking, and I'll tell you that this afterwards, what it is afterwards.
No, it's not.
Oh no. What happened?
Oh no.
Whoa. Oh.
Nishma did exactly what she swore she was gonna do. Okay, she pierced the veil. She tried to destroy everything.
Trying to save all.
So was I.
He doesn't care anymore.
Yep. Oh, snaps.
Oh no. He's done.
Oh, that's a 6 shot.
What in the world? That's a 6 shot.
Can Kamran do that? What she just did, like that shield?
Not sure.
Damn, dude, she's a savage.
How are they getting out of this?
I know.
I thought we thought Kenobi had a hard time getting out of something.
I have one prediction. I'll let you know if it comes true.
Oh, oh!
Wait.
It's happening! It's happening!
Wait. Oh, I got chills.
Oh my! Yes!
Oh, snaps.
The catchphrase.
Miss Nightlight. Oh, she's about to say it.
I wonder how she's gonna get the name.
Yeah, that's dude. Oh. We'll see. We'll see right now. Oh, that's a sick shot. Okay, so he can do the shield thing. He's gonna let them out? Oh no.
No.
What is she gonna do with a gun? Like a pistol versus his powers.
There you go.
Nightlight.
Oh no. He's the new Veil.
Oh, snaps.
Wow.
That is cool. On some mirror dimension stuff. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Everyone keeps asking me, Ruby, Ruby, do you know who she is? Of course, if I knew who she was, I wouldn't even here. She looks so familiar.
Ka-chow.
Very difficult for her to find a husband.
What's she say? But the job skills are the best in Jersey City.
Dude, a Kiro, I need one. The Sheik is funny.
One moment we were just like doing it.
I sat there, watched buying me the vegetables. She was my girlfriend.
Tell us how it was. Yes, but as an ally, I want to use my platform to fight your community. It was action superhero.
Hammy Dizzle. Oh, there's Captain Marvel in the back. Is that the cameo?
Yeah, the poster.
That is such a sick uni, bro. Amen. Oh, how sad.
You saved one life. You saved the world. You know why we needed to come out? Mother and I tried for years. Lost all hope. That's come on.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
That's. Oh, shit.
Oh my!
That's cool, dude.
The mom makes the suit. The dad names her.
That was sick.
That
I
is
love
poetic.
that.
That is so poetic. Oh my goodness.
That was good.
Shot from the trailer. I love her leitmotif. It's perfect.
Dude, it reminds me of like Pirates of the Caribbean.
It does.
Like, that's what I've been feeling this whole time. nice.
Wow. Oh my god, it's not. I thought we were gonna jump to credits there.
Bruno.
Say it.
Oh my gosh!
Wait, that was the X-Men.
Yes, he said mutation.
No,
Oh, the motif?
Yeah. The motif played for half a second.
Shawarma, that's what I want, bro. I need some shawarma.
Oh,
Dude.
mutation.
Dude.
I swear it was there, or I must have heard it, like just thinking it.
Yo. This show,
But we still got the post-credit
it
scene.
was great. Yeah, I'm not going to press anything, guys. I'm just going to let it play. Currently, we are this far into the episode, so we're just going to let it play until we find credits. I'm not going to skip around, so. Yes, Smuggler says it really, really well. Like, it's exactly how I would put it. It's a very sweet and wholesome series.
And it
Didn't-
rhymes. It felt it rhymed. Like everything that happened in this series happened for a reason, and it all happened because of what happened in the first episode.
Iman Vellani, let's go. Currently waiting for a post-credit scene, everybody. Just letting this ride out until we come across one. But as you see on screen, Smuggler puts it very, very, very precisely. That's how I would say, which is it's a very sweet and wholesome series.
For everyone saying that this is a Disney Channel show, you are absolutely wrong.
No, so it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, a Kevin Feige production should happen now.
Here we go.
Miss Marvel. Okay, here we go.
What?
Oh, I hear. Oh,
No. No. The
What?
Inhuman. Is she gonna turn into Carol?
stop. Oh my God, you're right. Oh, Carol Danvers. Here come the Marvels.
Here come the Inhumans.
Miss Marvel will return in the Marvels. Let's go. Oh, snaps. Okay, Jonah, really quick. For everybody, including myself, what just happened?
That's how her powers originated from the Terrigen Mist in the first place in the comics. Javon said there's 2 post-credit scenes, but
Oh, really?
it took me. No, I don't see the second one.
No.
Oh my god. That's how she gets her powers in the first place, is through the Terrigen Mist, and the Terrigen Mist had her transform, and when she transformed, she took the form of Carol Danvers because that was her favorite hero.
Mm-hmm.
Who is her favorite hero. And then Danvers finds her running around, not cosplaying, but like doing good as her
Mm-hmm.
and messing up her reputation. This is one adaptation. And so she is like, Kamala has to become her own. But this is kind of working it backwards and working us in a weirder direction that I never would have imagined. But as soon as I saw the Bengal glowing, I knew exactly what was going to happen.
But, you know, when that happens, though, obviously we see Carol Danvers in her room. What exactly is that sort of like?
It's still Kamala.
Okay, it's still Kamala, but she takes on the form of Carol
That's
Danvers.
part of her powers.
Okay. Isabel loved the series. We did too. Again, sweet, wholesome series. Very entertaining and
I'm going back to find out if I did actually hear the
yeah, go ahead and do that.
X-Men.
That'd be pretty cool if that was the case, because we did get that motif in Multiverse of Madness. If you're wondering what Jonah's doing, he's trying to listen in on some music. So, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah?
it's there.
Wow.
It's a quick electric guitar riff. Oh my god.
Nice. So, for those of you wondering what just happened or what Jonah reacted to right now, in this show, Miss Marvel, when they're talking about when Bruno's telling her that she has a genetic mutation, Jonah said that he heard some sort of X-Men motif musically. So motif is like a musical signature sort of thing. And
it's like a theme almost.
It's like a theme, but a very, you know, again, a very sprinkled in theme. And
Oh
so
my
he just
God.
went back and listened to it, and he says, according to him, that it sounds like an X-Men type of riff.
It's the exact X-Men theme.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. That one.
Yeah.
It's that first one.
That's pretty cool. So we got an X-Men drop, or like a mutation drop. We got an X-Men motif musical theme. And we got Carol Danvers, even though that wasn't necessarily Carol Danvers for reals, but that was Miss Marvel taking on the shape or the form of Miss Marvel. She can basically take on the form of what, Jonah?
I don't know, because I don't know what they're going to describe her powers as anymore. Because usually it's usually the opposite way around. She starts superheroing as a doppelganger of Captain Marvel, and then she discovers that she can just be herself, and then so she is no longer doppelganging as Ms. Marvel, but instead she does it as Captain Marvel, and then is doing it as Ms. Marvel.
Like I said, QWERTY loved the series. Isabel loved the series. Smuggler loved the family dynamic. Honestly, I think that was probably my favorite part of the series. How nobody felt sidelined, and nobody felt like they needed to be sidelined to tell Kamala's story. If anything, they needed to be there in order for us to realize Kamala's potential story, everything. So yeah, and QWERTY's peacing out for the night. QWERTY, thank you so much, seriously, for all the love, and have a great night. We'll talk soon. If anybody's wondering, we will be back live streaming watch parties, at least, for whatever's next. Is it She-Hulk, or is it
She-Hulk, August 17th?
Okay. Well, regardless,
and Andor is
should be
August 31st.
Okay. So
She-Hulk is next.
I will say, let's go ahead and we'll definitely do those watch parties in case anybody's leaving right now, but we will be back for those. Until then, we'll have some other stuff, but for watch parties, it will reignite with She-Hulk. And by the way, I'm hoping Disney's heard our cry about let's go ahead and put Marvel and Star Wars on different days. Just saying.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
QWERTY says peace. Javon says it was good. Smuggler also re-listened and it was for sure there. Okay, so that's 2 people now saying that. Nice.
I gotta pull up Twitter.
Javon thinks She-Hulk's gonna suck, but I think I have hope that it's not gonna suck. If you like Deadpool, Javon, let us know if you like Deadpool. But if you like Deadpool, you might like this because she's very much like Deadpool in the sense of like her character, her humor, her fourth wall breakage.
I think this is the first show that has truly stuck the landing in the finale.
You know why though? I'll say this. I think it's because they didn't. That's what I was thinking throughout every episode that I've watched. They haven't tried too hard. They haven't.
No, they let it flow. They let it flow and they let it do whatever it needed to do.
That's what I'm looking for. They let it flow. That's exactly what it felt like. Like everything just flowed naturally and everything progressed how it was supposed to progress, and the progression was aided by just like the simplicity that they just kept executing. And it just allowed everybody to shine, dude. Like, I don't know. She-Hulk comes out on before her birthday, so we'll have something to celebrate then.
The Marvels got pushed back for Quantumania, right?
Say that Marvel's got pushed back. No. Okay, so currently Quantumania now is coming out during the summer, correct?
Yes.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, dude, I think
Quantumania was supposed to be the summer film.
Okay, no. Okay, so before they pushed Multiverse of Madness, Quantumania was going to come out in February. I believe it got pushed. Now it's a July release or June release. So that would mean the Marvels is November of 2023.
No, Ant-Man and the Wasp is February 2023. And the Marvels is July.
Really?
They switched. Yeah.
Wow.
They pushed it up because they're trying to end Phase 4, I think. And that's what they wanted to. That's one of the final ones that they wanted to be in Phase 4, I think.
Got you. That makes sense.
Because there's so much left in Phase 4.
So much, dude.
And we're already at 50 hours of watch time.
Yeah.
But a lot of people on Twitter is saying that she swapped places with Carol.
Okay, that's what it looked like.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
So from a perspective of someone that was just absorbing it while I was watching it and someone that doesn't know much about the Marvels,
I'm going to go back and rewatch it.
It seemed like to me that was Carol Danvers because something she said made it
Carol
seem like
says, yeah. I need to see what she says when the transformation or teleportation or whatever happens. Okay.
Let's see. Javon hopes good things for She-Hulk, and Javon does like Deadpool, which is good. And Hawkeye,
that she says no, and runs off. So yeah, I think that she swaps places. Yeah. I don't think that she had that transformation thing, even though it very much looked like it with her getting shoved into the closet and coming out as Carol.
Yeah, dude, and we didn't get any scrolls. At least no overt scrolls.
I think the DODC guy is a scroll.
Yeah, what's his name? The one he was in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, I don't know what his name is. It's somewhere in the credits, probably.
Yeah, the guy that chewed out the lady for doing what she did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Okay. Smuggler says, I think She-Hulk will be fun fluff. Star Wars Andor is looking better after each tidbit I've seen, and I will admit I had reservations on that one. It's crazy because I have reservations on Andor because
I was ready for it.
Of Gilroy. The Gilroy family that's working on it. And this is kind of sucky, so keep this. This is just a caveat, but think of it this way. Gilroy's not one for BS. He's not one for bureaucracy. He's not one for, and to be honest, he's not the biggest Star Wars fan himself. So I think he's committed to telling a great story the way he did in Rogue One. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see that. Very excited to see that. But yeah. And we're gonna get Bad Batch during all this too. Bad Batch, baby. I can't wait. Let's go.
I
But
can't. I can't find a. Oh, never mind. I did. No, I didn't. Nothing's up to date.
Dun, 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 dun. And I think earlier tonight, QWERTY sent in another super chat.
Yeah, for some reason it came up as red, but it should be blue.
Nice.
I don't know.
Heck yeah. Nice. Yes. Well, anyways, everybody, I just want to say thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you for watching this whole series with us. It's been fun. It's been awesome. And actually, we didn't, you know what? I just realized we didn't watch the whole series. We started on episode 4.
4.
Yeah.
No, we started on episode 5.
Oh, Kenobi.
We just the
you're
last
right.
2 because we skipped episode 4.
It feels like we've done a lot more than that for this.
Yeah, it does.
Smuggler throws in, not gonna lie, my next big looking forward to is Ahsoka and Mando season 3. I'm telling you, whatever this is all leading up to, like this whole Filoni verse, this whole Jon Favreau verse, whatever, all the things that they have their hands on, it is like next level excitement for me.
Me too.
Because I trust in Filoni and I trust in Favreau to the fullest, and I just don't think oh my god, they're gonna go ham with this, and then it's all gonna culminate, in my opinion, into a movie, a theatrical movie. You know what's crazy? I think Lucasfilm, while they might sue the Patterson guy for doing the whole Obi-Wan cut, the 2-hour movie cut, in the back of their minds, and I think they're gonna implement it, they're gonna take a hard look at what they need to do as far as, are we making this a movie or are we making this a series? And so for that, Patterson, even though your sacrifice, I think, is going to do wonders in the long term. Isabel's heading off, going to bed. Vibes to you, Isabel. Have a great day tomorrow at work. Tell AMC we say hello. And again, thank you so much for the super chat earlier and just the good vibes that you send in. So thank you, Isabel.
Thank you. Dude, so I just pulled up a tier maker just to like sort all the shows. We've only had 7, right? Ms. Marvel, Loki, WandaVision, Moon Knight, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Hawkeye, and What If. Am I missing any?
No. Did you say WandaVision?
Yeah.
Did you say Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that. But dude, Moon Knight. Did you say Moon Knight?
Yeah. We've had 7 shows.
Wow.
And for me, Ms. Marvel and Loki are my top 2.
Wow.
Followed by WandaVision and Moon Knight, then Falcon and Hawkeye, and then What If.
That's a good. Let's go ahead, guys, since we're in this anyways. Let's go ahead and do. I'm gonna type it in the chat. How do you rank the 7 Marvel shows so far? Okay, went ahead and typed that. How do you all rank in the chat the 7 Marvel show so far, thus far?
And it might be recency bias for Ms. Marvel, but oh my goodness, it flowed so well, and everything just. Episode 5 was a little wonky for me, but it set up the finale amazingly. It felt like a finale too, so that's why I like it so much. Is like we had back-to-back finales, and yeah, Loki is Loki.
Loki's Loki.
WandaVision and Moon Knight were both fantastic. Falcon Winter Soldier and Hawkeye were both good in their own ways, but for me, I'm not like the biggest like diehard fan, which
Mm.
Hawkeye just felt like MCU diehard. And then What If was so hit and miss every other week that it was just like,
I'm gonna right now. So what I'm doing right now is I am actually gonna pull something up really quick.
you should also take a look at what Felipe sent.
Okay. Where?
I don't know, on your WhatsApp
Oh, okay.
from earlier.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that right now. Where are we though? Hey, actually, Jonah, if you can, could
Mhm.
you actually pull up if you can pull up a picture or something of all the shows?
Mhm.
Really quick.
You want me to just share it on my screen, or?
Yeah, if you can, and then we'll
Yeah.
share it here. And in the meantime, I'm going to check what it is Felipe sent.
You can pull it up whenever.
Whoa. I mean, these are old, though. There's no Ms. Marvel stuff. But, bro, these are sick. It's Kenobi.
Is it all Moon Knight and Kenobi?
It's Kenobi and Thor. Dude, this Kenobi one was sick. Hold on really quick. Hold on, everybody. 1 minute. I'm going to put up some photos. And if...
Just accept the screen share real quick,
Oh,
so it
okay,
can be up there.
Gotcha.
So all I did was just put the shows on, and then all the movies
Can you
are down
zoom
here.
in by any chance?
Let me make sure I'm on the right screen before I do that.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Okay. So, let's see. Can you put multiple ones there, or like could you?
That?
No, meaning like, could you redo Loki on S again, or no?
No.
No. Okay. So this is Jonah's. Jonah, you have in your S tier, basically like the top tier for you is Miss Marvel, Loki. Those are your top 2 shows so far in Phase 4. After that, you've got WandaVision and Moon Knight. And are these in order?
Yeah.
Okay, so reading from left to right.
These two are like interchangeable for me.
Okay.
It all depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay.
But everything else is left to right.
Got you. Left to right. Okay. Okay. So you have Ms. Marvel over Loki?
Yeah.
Okay.
As of this minute, I do, and I guess that's from recency bias.
Yeah.
But give it a week and Loki will be back on top.
All right. So let's go ahead. Smuggler threw in hers. If you can reorganize it to look like this. So we have, for Smuggler, we have Loki at 1. We have Doctor Strange. She's just considering the Doctor Strange episode, which is valid because that was the most important episode. It actually had huge ramifications. Okay, so she's got What If in in A tier.
Moon Knight would slot, so that.
Yeah. So, got you. Okay, so I like that list. Okay, so let's go with Talia's really quick. She's got What If at the very top. Okay, I like it. Because you know what? I'm a huge fan of What If as well. All of them, to be honest. Moon Knight, Hawkeye, and Loki's down at the bottom. Okay. Got it. Okay, well, how about this really quick? I'm going to give mine. Mine is, let's go ahead and put Loki at number 1. Okay, Loki. What do I like after that? Okay.
I'm just going to move these all down here so you can see them in a row. I think that might be easier for you.
Yeah, I think that. Okay, so we've got Loki in S tier, and I'm going to leave Loki by itself because to me, that is the top tier show. Thematically, cinematically, production-wise, budget-wise, everything to me, Loki was just absolutely gorgeous. And it had easily the greatest ramification we've seen thus far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is
Miss
Kang.
Marvel has the second.
Miss Marvel has the second. And so I'm going to go ahead and put in A tier. I love Miss Marvel. I love Miss Marvel. I loved Moon Knight. That's so funny. You were already like you
I
knew what
know because I know you.
that was funny. Um, I'm just trying to see if I put another one in A tier. If we were talking just solely my heart, like good times, good memories, I would put WandaVision in A. But if I'm talking more objectively, I've got to put WandaVision in B. That's where I like it. Falcon also in B. And then I actually really like What If, and I would put that at B. And even objectively, I think it has like very good. It has it has a pretty good. It has very good episodes, and then those episodes actually meant something, so it ended up being canon. And here's the thing, Hawkeye isn't bad. It just
But it's a Christmas show.
it felt very constrained to like a week. And does that make sense? Like that week,
Oh yeah.
how
No,
did
I
that
know.
trickle over into the greater MCU?
It didn't. It was just here's a Christmas story.
But it
MCU,
did.
but Hallmark.
I will say this though, I love the
But it did
Christmas
well.
theme. I love Christmas time, and it it was like the diehard of the MCU. That the acting, Jeremy Renner in it, and then Kate Bishop. We get Kate Bishop from that. We get Daredevil, aka the Daredevil universe. Or we got Kingpin, and so hence the Daredevil universe. So it's not bad. It's just I think that's where it lands for me in my rankings.
And it's not to say that Hawkeye was bad by
And
any
it's yeah,
means.
by any means.
I thoroughly enjoyed Hawkeye, but in comparison to how I felt about everything else, it just didn't stack up for me. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, in the grand scheme of things, like if I was to put everything down here, up
Mhm.
here, Hawkeye would still
Ah,
probably be about in the C, high C, low B range.
got you.
It just all depends on the time of year for me, honestly. Like, I feel like right now in the middle of July, like, I don't want to watch something Christmassy. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be in the C range, but like, come December, it might be in the B range.
it feels, that's what I was looking for earlier. It felt seasonal, both literally and figuratively. And because of that, that's where I kind of place it.
Mm-hmm.
And then really quick, go ahead and leave that up. Smother says Moon Knight would have slotted in after Wanda, so she forgot Moon Knight. Let's see. What If is my favorite given my animation bias. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm a huge What If fan.
I not to say I didn't like What If. I just the inconsistency was what got to me the most.
Let's see. Smuggler Steve. You know what it was for me, really quick? The one thing that does weigh down What If for me was, even though I understand they were what ifs, and it's kind of like an anthology set. It's like meant to be separate stories packaged into like one, anthology or one season. I wish there was a little bit more weaving. If there would have been more weaving, laid out, I think it would have been a huge hit.
Definitely.
Smother says, sorry, I just love that Doctor Strange episode.
You're
on
not
What
the
If.
only one. You're not the only one.
That I'm okay. So if you combine that What If episode with Infinity Ultron episodes,
Yeah, it's a great series, and
Oh, God.
the zombie one too. But then
Yeah.
you get like Party Thor, and I was like,
yeah, that was the one that keeps coming to mind. I'm just like, no.
and I didn't really care like how the Avengers died, or what if the Avengers died, or whatever. Like the second one, like that was cute. That like the widow that lost her world got to go to that world where they lost their widow. Like that was cute, but
Do you remember which episode was scrapped? Oh, Gamora.
the Gamora and Tony Stark.
There you go.
What if Tony Stark didn't make it through the wormhole?
This one makes my heart very warm, and it is that
Mhm.
Loki was the best Filmtopia era. That made
I
my day,
I can still remember my reaction from Kang being
bro.
on screen.
Bro, remember Kang? Remember Ms. Minutes her
Oh
like
my
jump
god.
scare,
That was something that we
bro.
that
But
was a
Kang,
meme.
the whole crew, Lizzie,
Oh my
Anthony,
god.
um,
That whole
Reddick,
group.
freaking dude, Adrian, you, me, Madison. Oh man, that was so cool. That was so cool. Freaking Filmtopians that like are here today. Oh man, dude,
Mhm.
so crazy. Javon, hopefully you typed this when I explain why it's low. But again, essentially, it's not a bad series. I'm not like implying that at all. It is just simply in my rankings, it just fell towards the bottom. Felipe says all S and Hawkeye C. Everything S.
Good to see you, Felipe.
Yeah, Felipe. Obrigado. And by the way, I just saw the pictures. I won't pull them up in a bit. Says I wish that strange episode was a strange movie. Ooh.
Mm.
Ooh.
Could have been.
Dude, remember when Talia predicted this? Throg?
Oh my god, that was amazing.
So just really quick, a revision.
A year
During
ago.
Loki season,
A year ago.
a year ago, literally during this time, Talia typed into the chat something about Throg. And me, I was like, Throg, I think she meant Thor. Like, I think there was a typo. And then Jonah probably helped out and was like, no, she's talking about Throg, like this frog version of Thor. And
Where Loki turns Thor into a frog.
Yep. And
Frog Adventures.
in my head, I just thought Talia had put a typo, and nope, we literally got a Throg, a Thor frog version of him.
And there's a Funko Pop of him.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. Javon disagrees. I'm sorry, Javon. I know it's funny too because when I saw Hawkeye Solo, I thought of you because I know you were talking about how you love Hawkeye. Kleber says, "Hey, so what do you think happened in the post credit? Did they swap locations, or is this a Freaky Friday polymorph?" Well, initially,
A little bit of both.
yeah, initially, I think what we thought was this was probably like a polymorph sort of thing where she just kind of morphed into Carol Danvers. But after rewatching and just rethinking about how she reacted, it seemed like they took the route of she switched spots, or maybe Freaky Friday. No, not
No,
Freaky
they
Friday.
switched spots.
They actually
because of
switched
how
spots.
Carol reacted to it. It felt like she was in the middle of a battle.
Yeah.
And she got swapped somehow.
Yeah. So we are rolling with, we think they actually swap locations, but initially we did think it was a Freaky Friday polymorph. Now I'm
And I
glad
got
you
very
liked it.
excited about that.
Yeah. Smiley says, I've actually enjoyed all the Marvel shows, but there are some I think are more rewatchable than others. If I'm looking at the series right now on screen, I would say the most rewatchable. Oh, man. Okay, so Loki.
I honestly think it's in order from left to right what I would want to rewatch from top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's the order that I would rewatch them. Like, how likely I would be to rewatch.
Well, here, what's crazy though? If we were to do a rewatch like tier list, I would actually put, dude, What If in A. Like for me, that's where I would put. We're speaking about rewatchability because I have the ability to rewatch What If without like the Thor episode and another. I don't remember which episode I didn't like, but if I can rewatch it without like two of the episodes, What If is like it's a masterpiece.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've rewatched Falcon and the Winter Soldier the most just because of the few scenes with Bucky and mending his mental health.
Yeah.
I related to that a lot. So I think that's why I watched that the most. But outside of that, it's been Loki.
Yeah. Talia says, I love Hawkeye for Haley. She did such an amazing job playing Kate. You know, the one thing though, and I loved it. I loved her too. And I love Haley Steinfeld. She's amazing. But I just wanted to bring this up, which was there's so much churning out within Marvel that I'm getting a bit TikToked. Like I kind of forget like about certain things. Like talking about Kate Bishop, Haley Steinfeld, until you brought her up right now and us talking about Hawkeye, like I guess what I'm trying to say is like they don't show up again quick enough, if that makes sense. I think that's the one thing I'm kind of struggling with Phase 4, which is it feels like they take too long to bring them back in, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And that honestly just has to do though with the content overload.
And there is all of Phase 4, all 13 projects.
Really? That's everything?
Unless
Wow.
I missed something.
Let us know, chat. I'm pretty sure that's it though. The quick scan I did.
Let's see. No. Yep, that's Phase 4 right there. All 13 projects, 6 movies, 7 shows. 49 hours of watch time right there.
Let's see. Smuggler says the season getting chopped hurt the overall narrative on What If. And then Smuggler says, "Hey, I liked Party Thor. We finally got Jotun Loki."
That was the only cool part of that episode, in my opinion.
What happened though? Like what? So it was Jotun Loki. Who was he like fighting against? Or like
Captain Marvel.
Was it Captain Marvel?
Mm-hmm.
Which episode was the one where they're in a desert?
That was that one.
That one?
I mean, there were a few episodes and they were in deserts.
Well, then I kind of like that one, to be honest.
They were in Las Vegas for that one.
Yeah. Smuggler says, I popped in during Loki too. That's crazy. Like, it blows my mind, and I'm forever grateful. That is just insane. Smuggler, that's insane. It's insane too, because like this emoji or like the avatar that Smuggler Steel has is just like ingrained into Filmtopia. That's awesome. Claver says, any date set yet for Loki season 2? No, not yet. But I think we're getting that in either D23 or Comic-Con. I think it's in D23. I think Comic-Con's going to be used to show projects like footage, stuff like that. But I don't think we're getting a layout of the timeline yet until D23. And then I think at D23, they're going to announce Avengers Con, real life Avengers Con. Because I honestly think that's in the works. They're trying to not compete with Star Wars Celebration, but because this Marvel is this generation Star Wars, they're already laying down the groundwork to really, continue that over the next 100 years. Smuggler says, I think they are introducing a lot and don't have enough of a through line. Phase 4 is feeling very meandering as far as where we are headed. But you know what's crazy? While I agree, I have faith that it's just we're literally like halfway through the pizza. So right now we still feel hungry and like we're not full yet. Once we get towards, the last few slices, we're going to be like, "Oh, okay, I see where this is going. I understand now." But really quick, Jonah,
yeah.
If you want in chat, let us know as well. Go ahead and type yours in. But let's go ahead and I guess rank where you have basically phase 4. Jonah, I want to kind of see yours. I'm very curious. Or unless you want to see mine first, it's up to you.
Doesn't matter to me. I can do mine right now if you want.
Go ahead and do yours.
So Spider-Man No Way Home, S tier, obviously.
Okay.
Up there with it, Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I just loved the horror in the movie.
Yeah.
Next tier is Loki, Shang-Chi, and Miss Marvel. Same reasons as why Loki and Miss Marvel were my best 2 shows. Shang-Chi was such a refreshing origin story. That's why it goes there. Moon Knight barely misses out and gets the top of B tier, followed by WandaVision. And Thor, and then Falcon, What If, and Hawkeye each
Oh
stay
man.
there, and then Black Widow and Eternals fall into D.
Okay, so you have that. It's a really good list. So everybody soak that in because I'm about to change a few things. I really like the list. For me, S tier, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man No Way Home, Loki, and I think I'm leaving it at that. So if you could put Multiverse of Madness in, put it in A for now. Let me think really quick. So Spider-Man No Way Home, Loki in that order. Okay, so A tier. I know Shang-Chi's there. You know what? I'm leaving Shang-Chi exactly where it is. Go ahead and put Moon Knight in A. And let's go ahead and put let's see. Go ahead and put Multiverse of Madness in B. And then put Thor, Love and Thunder down in C. Go ahead and raise What If. Raise. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it though, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I know I had it in B earlier, but I'm trying to see because I kind of like where it sits there. Well, I think I'm leaving it at that. So earlier, my amending actually puts Falcon and the Winter Soldier for me in C. So there you go. Here is my list. Let's see. And then unfortunately, Black Widow and Eternals are in D. And that is for various reasons. But yeah. If anybody was wondering my list.
Very similar
Jonah, do you
to
have
mine.
anything to say about my list?
I understand why Multiverse of Madness is where it is for you. For me, like just my theater experience alone was enough for it to be S tier. I really enjoyed the horror elements that it was. Also, knowing Sam Raimi kind of gives that little tick up.
Yeah.
In everything. Normally, I think if I didn't have any connections to anything, it would be an A for me, like low A, high B. But it just gets knocked up because of that. And then Loki just barely misses out on S tier for me. And then everything else is pretty much the same between us. Like some stuff is interchangeable, like What If and Thor is kind of interchangeable. Moon Knight, probably because of recency bias, gets beat out by Miss Marvel. But I can easily go back and rewatch Moon Knight and move that up to A tier with Miss Marvel, Shang-Chi, and Loki, and have two things in B tier for me.
So, the chat is saying so. Javon thinks Black Widow is really good. And hey, if you think it was good, or if that's how like you felt about it, I am 100% for you. I just wish I felt that way about it. Like I wish.
So do I.
I want Black Widow to be like this movie that I hold in high regards, but
What
there was
I
just
wish, what I wish is that that the tier list looked like this.
Yeah. That's funny.
But it obviously doesn't for reasons.
Yeah.
But this, like, there's reasons why this is where it belongs and why this is where it belongs. And I wish that this movie was good. I wish that this movie was good for me. I wish it was.
But Javon, I will give everybody a glimmer of hope with this, which is Black Widow though holds a very special like part to my heart. In general, like forget the rating. I'm just talking like, do I think about Black Widow? Do I appreciate Black Widow? Yes. And one of the reasons why is because, well, two things. One, I think it was the first movie we ever streamed here on Filmtopia.
That was
And
a
to be
long
honest,
stream. I fell asleep halfway through.
that one time might have also been, I think our highest video view or our highest
biggest video. Yeah.
live stream. And or just video in general. And then secondly, dude, I got to see Black Widow in person with Jonah, Lizzie, my best friends from home, and that was in LA at the TCL Chinese Theater in IMAX.
Yeah, this was easily our biggest stream.
Yeah. Wait, go up a little.
I'm all the way at the top.
Sorry. There it is. Oh wow, yeah. 13,000. This was like in the midst, guys, of Loki. Smuggler, you definitely remember this, but so cool. Look
Smuggler.
who's up there. That was sick. Nice. But yeah, so
Yeah, just
Javon.
over a year ago.
I'm sorry, but I'm just glad that you really liked Black Widow and continue to fight for Black Widow. And like I said, it had a lot to do with the timing as well. We were mid-pandemic. It was put in theaters.
I
It
think
didn't-
that it should have been a Phase 2 or Phase 3 movie.
you do that, and
I think
yeah.
it would have hit better if it was in Phase 2 or Phase 3 and not an aftermath movie.
I think if you literally put it right after Civil War, it
If
is like
you
the most perfect.
if you watch it in
placement.
chronological order, it
Mhm.
definitely raises where it is. But as Phase 4 as a whole, it's one of the weakest links of it, in my opinion.
Darren Batten says WandaVision is way better than Loki. I hope. Listen, if that's how you feel, I'm all for it because WandaVision was one of the greatest vibes, one of the greatest memories ever.
Oh my god, so many theories.
Oh my gosh. Smuggler says Ricky, mine is almost the same, but I dropped Thor to D and raised Strange to S tier. Oh wow, Thor to D. Got it. Hey, but I see why you say that for sure.
And it's understandable.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Darren says Black Widow would be rated hot. Black Widow would be rated higher if it came out before Endgame. 100%. 100%.
If it was a Phase 2 or a Phase 3 movie, it would have been much better.
Yeah.
Or it had to have been a Phase 3 movie. If it was a Phase 3 movie, it would have been much better.
Yeah. Let's see. Javon says No Way Home is not overrated. I agree. I think it's perfectly rated. I think now that we're basically almost a year away from the movie being out, it still holds up. The hype lives up to the expectations.
Every time I rewatch the movie, I still get chills. That's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
Sometimes movies run out of moments like that. And when they do, then they lose their touch and they lose their flair. Endgame still has not done that yet. And it's been 4 years since Endgame.
Yeah. Dude, you know what's crazy? And I just like it's a quick tangent, but I'm just thinking, okay, you know how like certain shows are flops or certain shows don't hit the same or like there's no universal discourse on it. It's usually, you either love Thor, Love and Thunder, or you hate it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always think to myself, like, was Endgame and Infinity War like, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, was there no way to mess that one up?
Oh no,
Because
there was. They just chose not to.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm just thinking like when it's these huge events like Spider-Man No Way Home, because that was another one. It's like, well, you can't. The only way you can mess it up is by not doing what they did. But I'm just thinking, I just can't picture Secret Wars getting messed up. You know what I mean?
If they mess up Secret Wars, they will lose half of their fan base.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. That's how much Secret Wars means to so many comic book fans.
Yeah.
Is that they will say, "Nope, you're done."
Yeah. I'm just trying to think like I guess it's one of those things that baffles me, but in a good way. Where I'm just like, wow, we live in a world where they didn't mess up Endgame or that whole the Infinity War and Endgame, and if you put them together, like they didn't mess that up.
The supercut.
Yeah, the supercut, yeah. And then Spider-Man No Way Home didn't get messed up, and that's what I'm trying to say. I'm just grateful that we live in a world where those two things are deemed like universal greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Smuggler says, I was so salty. I wanted a Black Widow movie for so long, and they killed her, then gave us a movie as a eulogy. No thanks. Just my feelings on it. Smuggler couldn't have said
Amen.
it better.
Amen.
There you go. And so does Javon. So awesome. And he thinks they shouldn't have killed her. From the original Avengers, the only ones that are still around is Thor, Hulk,
Hawkeye.
and Hawkeye. Yeah. So half of the originals are gone. The Smuggler says, I loved Infinity War, but Endgame had great moments, but overall I think they made some mad choices. Okay, so see, that is, but I will say though, Smuggler, at least from where I'm sitting, like on a, just like from what I consume, it just feels though, like from a general consensus, it's like 90% people are like on board. And to hit
I think the theater experience is what seals the deal for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, and is Endgame the perfect movie? By all means, no, it's not. But my theater experience alone made that movie. The entire theater stood up when the portal scene happened and was cheering and yelling, and it was as rowdy as the minions was getting.
Yeah, no, that's a good one. I'm just thinking of the song right now, that Minion song. I get money. Oops. Oh, no. Let's see. Smuggler says, no, you are right. I am just black sheep on that one. And that's what I mean by that. So it's kind of rare to see someone not really like Infinity War or Endgame. And so I'm just saying I want to see more movies like that where people that kind of don't like it or just felt it was where they're basically like 10% of the general consensus. I'd love to see more movies like that. Sorry that you're part of this 10%, but that's what the point I'm trying to make. But anyways, Jonah, really quick, let's go ahead and I'm gonna bring this down. I think, yeah. I guess before we wrap up for the night, I do want to kind of ask. Now that we are literally, I think, 50% of the way through phase 4, where is this going? Because there's been no real through line, at least no overt.
There's nothing that says where we're going, and kind of feels like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
It does. So I wanted to ask your thoughts in chat. I want to know your thoughts as well. I'm going to actually bring up the question here on screen, and it is, where do you think phase 4 is going? And let's see. Jonah. Well, actually, before you do that, Smuggler says, I can go on at length with Endgame. We have to have a chit chat about it at some time. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, we will do that. So I posed the question to both Jonah and the chat, and I will answer this as well. But where do you think phase 4 is going now that we are 50% of the way done?
I don't know, honestly. I want to say it's going to Secret Wars and it will culminate in that, but honestly, it could culminate in a Young Avengers film. It could culminate in the Fantastic Four film. Like, that still could be the end of phase 4, even with the director switch and everything and what they're doing with that movie. But with the pandemic, everything got shook up so much that I have no idea where we are going with this and how long phase 4 is even going to be. Phase 4 could very much hit 100 hours of watch time and still be nowhere near done.
Well, if we use, kind of context, right? We have phase 4 starting with WandaVision. This is January 2021. So from January 2021 to July 2022, so that's 1.5 years worth of content. are we thinking that the way Phase 4 is going to end is another 1.5 years? So it rounds out
I
to
have
3
no
years?
idea. I have no idea. All I know is that they better start getting the ball rolling with Quantumania early next year and follow it up with the Marvels and keep it going from there. Um, because we're just stagnant, and it's kind of like how Phase 1 started. We're just stagnant. It's just solo films and
Yeah. And
people getting together for quick, short tag teams or whatever. And we don't have that big team up movie in sight anymore, with Fantastic Four being basically shot down.
well, I do want to like kind of remind everybody and just throw this out there so we can again maybe hold on to something. And that something is we are in a reactionary moment in the MCU. And what I mean by that is, and I believe the producers over at Marvel have talked about this, but how currently Phase 4 is simply a reaction to the result of
Of the
Endgame,
snap, yeah,
of the snap. And
definitely.
we've seen that throughout. We've seen shows like Hawkeye. We've seen WandaVision. We've seen a bunch of shows at Loki, a bunch of shows that are in retort or in response to the calamity that was the blip and what that meant. And even though it may seem like they're it feels directionless or there's no real true big bad, even though there is, but like there's no like consensus one, that we're kind of left in limbo. But in my opinion, starting with um uh starting with, I was gonna say Quantumania, but I actually think something's gonna happen before that. But what comes before? Do you know what comes before Quantumania? What's slotted for?
Wakanda Forever and Guardians.
Oh snaps, that's true. But Guardians, I think Guardians would be late. I don't
I'm
know,
pulling it up right now.
but I agree that Quantumania, I think, is where everything is going to begin to sew itself together. Uh, we're definitely already. I mean, even with the finishing of Miss
Yeah,
Marvel tonight.
so Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Guardians, The Marvels, and that's it for movies because Fantastic Four is now TBA.
Got you. And so to kind of wrap up what I'm trying to say, it's that I think once we get to Quantumania, that is going to be the, I would say, the catalyst for whatever Phase 5 is meant to be. And Phase 6, I think the little bit we got with He Who Remains slash Kang in Loki actually set the table for something very, very big, and that is Secret Wars, right? Then you also take into effect or into account what we saw in Multiverse of Madness with even the appearance, the sudden appearance of Mr. Fantastic, aka or played by John Krasinski. But it wasn't even Mr. Fantastic that was actually the important part of that scene.
It was the
the
Doctor Doom technology.
It was the Doom technology he used and the fact that that's canon. So when you put those two things together and you look at the history of Marvel, and that was, oh, we're going to have one overlooking bad. So which was Thanos, right? Everything was leading to Thanos. But knowing Marvel, I don't think they would want to retread the same formula. And instead, we're seeing them, cut up that formula and try new things, such as giving Raimi, reigns on Multiverse of Madness, giving Taika or letting Taika double down, I guess. So that doesn't apply. But WandaVision
But he did.
was a soap opera, all
Yeah.
these things. But if you take into account all the experimentation of everything, you're gonna also come to find out that what if we're leading to two big bads, right? we've got Kang on one side, we've got Doctor Doom on the other. Then you trickle down to we're getting mutants. We have the Avengers, the new Avengers at least. We're basically getting an influx of conflict, and we could see a civil war between mutants universes. But even if you scale down, just on Earth, you could have mutants against the Avengers. On a global multiversal scale, you can have
Inhumans
Inhumans,
versus
and
Avengers.
so then you couple all of that together and you apply that to Secret Wars. We are set for the rest of phase 4, phase 5, and phase 6. I think we just need to get past this kind of limbo
This
sort
post
of
snap limbo.
post snap. Dude, that needs to be a trend. Post snap limbo. That is what phase 4 is so far.
Yeah.
But I want to kind of remind everybody, let's go ahead and just give them the benefit of the doubt for this first half, and let's watch things begin to get sewn together, lay the groundwork and the foundation for what will be the craziest moments in cinema history during phases 5 and 6. So that's all I want. That's all I wanted to say. And I see people coming into the chat, coming into the live stream. Hello, everybody. Make sure to hit that like button. It helps the video get out. More people come in, and we can chat it up. And make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can also comment. But yeah. So Smuggler was also saying, I suspect that Quantumania is going to start pulling some stuff together for us. We're on the same page in that way. Yes, the next Avengers movie, I'm pretty sure, is coming. It is where we will get to see the likes of Sam Wilson as Captain America, Kate Bishop. We'll see a version of the Young Avengers. There's so many things they can do in an Avengers movie. Reddick, our man Reddick. What's up, Reddick?
What up,
nice to
Reddick?
see you, bro. I think Miss Marvel was hinted as an Inhuman rather than the X gene mutation. Jonah, thoughts?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
I think Inhumans and mutants might be the same thing for the time being in the MCU, just so that they can have, or at least like what it might appear to be an Inhuman gene might look like a mutation, so to say.
And you throw in the motif, the musical motif. We got. I mean,
we might get Professor X mentoring Ms. Marvel sometime in the future.
Smuggler says we are in a rebuilding phase, so it's no surprise this is feeling more like phase 1, definitely. But again, I think it's just so amplified now because we actually have stuff to compare it to, and hence that's why the voices are so loud right now in that sense. Shout out to everybody that's here, by the way. I see, again, people trickling in. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes. Can we get to 50 likes? If we can get to 50 likes, we will have done our job for the night. Let's see. Pending Title says, that was a sick Miss Marvel cameo at the end. It was crazy. The new Avengers are being assembled. Hey,
they are the Young Avengers and the new Avengers.
Let's I'm gonna type it in, Jonah. You yell them out to me. We've got so these are the members of the new the Young Avengers.
Oh, we're doing young or new? It's because I don't know every Young Avenger that's been shown to us. But I can try. Without spoilers.
Should we do New Avengers or Young Avengers?
New, because Young Avengers has spoilers.
I see. I see. Well, we could. Okay, so go ahead. So we've got New Avengers. We've got Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Okay, Hawkeye. Who
Doctor
else?
Strange is on call. Wanda is not there anymore. Thor.
Yeah, Thor's
Captain
there.
Marvel.
Okay, Captain Marvel. I think Captain Marvel is going to be the
leader.
The leader.
We have Sam Wilson, Captain America, Bucky Barnes.
America. We've got Bucky. Who else? So we've got Hawkeye, Doctor Strange, Thor, Captain Marvel, Captain America, Bucky. Because we're not including Young Avengers on this. And Wanda Javon, I'm not gonna put Wanda in there because last time we saw her, she was ambiguous. She's not a hero anymore, or at least not currently.
Yelena could be there.
Oh, Yelena, yeah, definitely. Even though she probably would be Thunderbolts, probably.
We don't know yet, but just throw her in here.
Yelena. Let us know, chat too.
She-Hulk,
She-Hulk,
Ironheart,
Ironheart. Oh, and
Spider-Man.
dude, freaking
America
Bla-
Chavez.
whoever's
Black
gonna
Panther.
be the next Black Panther.
It's still a stacked lineup. Spider-Man can be in there.
Oh, Spider-Man. Yeah, because he's still
Ant-Man,
Spider-Man.
the Wasp.
Oh, snaps. Okay.
Yeah, it's still a huge lineup.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put this here for now, and then so far, everybody, I was typing up who's part of the new Avengers. Let us know who we're missing. But so far, we have Hawkeye, tried and true Hawkeye, Doctor Strange on call if need be.
Well, if Hawkeye's there, you win because he's undefeated.
Exactly. He's undefeated, yo. So we've also thrown Thor. He's at Earth's call. We forgot to add Guardians.
Well, because Guardians aren't really the
Yeah,
Avengers, though. They're their own thing.
True. Yeah. So Captain Marvel, Captain America, Bucky, Yelena, She-Hulk, Ironheart. Would Ironheart though be part of Young Avengers? Possibly.
Depends on how old they made her character.
Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Ant-Man and Wasp. Well, I think that's 13 people, right?
Which is a healthy roster.
Compared to the 6 originals, and then compared to Age of Ultron, which was what, maybe 10?
Mm-hmm. Civil War was 12.
Got it. Let's see. Also, loose ends, they got to tie the post-credits of Shang-Chi, post-credits of the Eternals, both Thanos' brother and Blade talking to Jon Snow. Yeah, so again, I said this earlier, but I just want to say this. And Joan, I want to know what you think about this. Chat, let me know as well. But doesn't it feel like there's so much space in between the last time we see a certain figure and the next time? Or is it just because there's so much content now that it makes that distance feel very long?
Well, when you think about it, Thor: The Dark World and Thor: Ragnarok were like 5 years apart.
Yeah.
So, in theory, they could wait at least 5 years.
In theory. Yeah, then it
Would we
has
like
to be
that?
the content
No.
overload.
It's the content overload. It's us having 13 things in the last year and a half.
By the way, everybody, if you're joining us, welcome. My name is Ricky. That's Jonah, and welcome to Filmtopia. Make sure to hit that subscribe button where we talk all things movies, TV shows, streaming, all that good stuff, Marvel, Star Wars, all that good stuff. And hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes tonight. But yeah, really quick, Reddick made a great suggestion. Hulk. We definitely got to
Again, I miss people accidentally. Thank you, Marcus, for the rest of them.
Dude, that's crazy, yeah.
Hercules is going to be an anti-villain if he even shows up in the MCU.
Yeah. The Eternals. And again, I think if we're talking just completely Avengers, I would probably take the Eternals out, Guardians out, because they're their own team, if that makes sense.
I don't think we're getting any Eternals Avengers things unless it's in Secret Wars.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude, I didn't add Shang-Chi.
Yeah, neither of us
That
did.
is so disrespectful.
I knew I was forgetting someone.
Bro. Oh my gosh. I feel terrible, dude. I'm so pissed. But yeah, anyways, Marcus, just letting you know, took out Miss Marvel as well because I'd put her in Young Avengers. So other than that, other than Shang-Chi, I'd probably leave everybody out.
Yeah, maybe Daredevil, depends on
Yeah.
how much of a presence he gets.
Yeah. Smuggler Steel says, I think it's a little bit of both, Ricky. I also think that these last 2 years in real life have felt like 10 years due to, well, what's been going on. Very true. I think, again, these next 1.5 years, whatever's left of phase 4, it's going to change cinema. I'm
Mhm.
telling you right now, it's going to change cinema.
Oh, definitely.
Org Team says hello. Well, hello, Org Team. Nice to see you. Upload how 6 episodes. Yes. But what was I going to say? Jonah, I wanted to ask you one thing. From this Inhumans perspective, from this whole thing about mutations and all that stuff. Well, firstly, can we explain what Inhumans are?
Yeah, I mean, Inhumans are a breed of humans who were experimented on by Kree, and they were exposed to Terrigen Mist, which is a mutation supplement that when a human is exposed to, they form into a cocoon and then they're reborn as their inhuman self. And they then have powers and they're basically a mutant. There's a very thin line between the mutants of the X-Men and Inhumans. It all just depends on the gene and if it was formed through Terrigen Mist or if it was formed through the X gene. Like Reddick was speaking about earlier.
Do you so in
We've already
terms
met an Inhuman. We have yet to meet a mutant in the MC. Or we met both actually. Sorry, we met both mutant and Inhuman in
Professor X
Multiverse of Madness with Black
and
Bolt
Black Bolt.
and Professor X. So both exist.
Can we explain the difference between mutants? Because that actually, I don't think I could explain. So mutants and Inhumans, what's like the core difference?
The Terrigen Mist.
Got you.
Mutants are born with the gene, but while Inhumans are also born with it, the gene has to be awakened by the Terrigen Mist.
Yeah.
So it lays dormant until they're exposed.
Got you. So one requires like a catalyst,
I believe that's.
and the other is just
right.
like inherent. You can't.
I have to research. I have to do some more research on the mutant gene because I'm not fully connected with that as much as I am with Inhumans and as much as I am with well versed in what Inhumans happen with.
So to answer Film Fan Deacon,
yes,
Miss
yes.
Marvel is
has mutant genes. We don't know if it is X-Men genes or if it is Inhuman genes that were dormant until the bangle triggered them.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a technical thing here where, yeah, she's a mutant because she's got mutated genes, but how those genes were mutated depends on her origin, depends on like what is she considered inhuman, or is she considered an X-Men mutant? So
Thank you, Reddick.
We're yet to find out, I think. There you go. Reddick says X gene was evolutionary and humans were created, and then they were created by the Kree, which come to find out are if you watch Ms. Marvel, the Kree is that planet, right? Like what she the planet she was on. Or like what Jude Law is and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like those people. What's that?
Hala, the home world of the Kree.
That's the, yeah. So Smuggler says, for more explanation that mutants are born with it and it activates naturally, usually around puberty. In humans, mutant gene has to be activated. That's how I understand it. That's great that I think we're all understanding it the same. Let's see. So yeah, I just want to say hello to everybody that is joining us. Hello, hello. Welcome to Filmtopia, where we talk all things movies, TV shows, streaming, all that good stuff. Home of feel good movie content. Jonah's a trooper tonight, hanging out a little extra, I think, than he can. So we appreciate that. And whenever you got to go, Jonah, definitely let me know.
I got like 10 more minutes in me.
Yeah, for sure. Let's go through a few more comments. And by the way, everybody, hit that like button. Helps the video get out. And make sure to subscribe so you can comment. Marcus says, I heard from a friend that if a friend from a certain Marvel Studios, that Secret Invasion will have the sword program, but connecting and bringing in the Fantastic Four and have Super Skull and other stuff. So Secret Invasion is going to be a show or a movie? I don't remember.
A show.
It's a show. Okay, so if we're getting Secret Invasion,
I think he means a Super Scroll.
got you.
Not Super Skull. The Super Scroll is basically like the evil scroll who wants to take over. I'll need to do research and come back with a more awake brain.
Yeah. And Film Van Deacon, I think maybe I might have misspoke, but yes, I was speaking about Captain Marvel's planet, where we see her at the beginning of the Captain Marvel movie, and the way, that uniform she has, that green uniform, those are considered the Kree people. Marvel Comics Studios says hello. Well, hello to you, my friend. And Reddick says, yeah. But yeah, it's been a super interesting night, dude.
It's been awesome, honestly. Like the reveals that came at the end were sick. When she was just like embiggen, that was a huge moment for me, because that, like, as a Ms. Marvel comic fan, like I was just waiting to hear that word.
And then you brought up something very awesome, dude, which was, it was so succinct how the mom, Kamala's mom, gave her her superhero suit, and then her dad revealed to her her name. So poetic, so nicely done. It made me feel
It felt
so good
like
inside.
George Lucas wrote it.
It's like poetry. It rhymes. Oh man, that's too funny. But yeah, no, I'm really, really excited about this whole Miss Marvel character. I'm very pleased with the end result of the show, with just the show in general. I would love to see more of these. I was telling you, Jonah, one thing before you do hop off. There's one thing in cinema I want to revolutionize, because as a aspiring filmmaker, or someone that hopefully wants to delve into that one day, there's one thing that I just can't get over anymore, and it's happened in almost all of the shows so far, and I've seen it in, I think, movies as well. No, I don't know if I've seen it in movies, but definitely the shows, and even this is for Star Wars, Marvel, the live action shows. And that is, these running sequences are getting to me, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they need to like redo the camera work.
There's some stuff they need to redo. That's for sure.
I'm just like,
I'm in agreement with that.
There's something about anytime a character, villain, or hero is running, it just doesn't seem urgent enough. It doesn't seem real. So again, if there's one thing I want to fix in cinema, it's just that. I just want to make the running feel definitely more pressure, like more stakes. Give it stakes. Have it feel like that through the camera work. And other than that, though, I'm really excited to see what else is coming.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. And again, for those who are joining us for the first time, there's a bunch of links down in the description if you want to join our Discord and talk to us beyond just this stream. If you want to follow TikTok and Instagram or whatever else you want to follow down there, it's all down there, and we'll be more active over there.
Yeah.
Because we can only do these streams for so long, but
Yeah.
we can talk for forever on Discord.
Definitely. So everybody go check out the links down below. And if you like getting up to speed, like news, trending news in this movie world, in the Marvel world, in the Star Wars world, all that good stuff, DC, make sure to check out the TikTok and Instagram. That's where I post reels and TikToks. Again, updating you, bringing you the news as soon as I can. And then for the Discord, we'll definitely have some
Also,
cool
the
discussions
Discord,
over there.
the Discord will also give you those news updates as well.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes too often, sometimes you're at a good amount. So just be prepared if you do join the Discord and you do select Star Wars fan, Marvel fan, DC fan, whatever fan you are, that you have the potential of getting spammed with notifications that sometimes might have spoilers in them or might not. So just
Yeah.
be ready for news to be spoiled to you.
But yeah. So I'm gonna read a few more comments. Jonah, if you want to stick around, you definitely can. If not,
I can.
understand. Okay. So Marcus says, yeah, Super Scroll is the combined powers of the Fantastic Four and the Queen, most likely going to be played by Emilia Clarke from Game of Thrones, and have all the heroes on it to top Nick Fury. Not on top of Nick Fury.
Hmm.
Interesting. Dude, I can't wait to see Emilia Clarke, whatever she is.
Mm-hmm.
And really quick, speaking of actually a video I was going to make tomorrow, it's actually Alden Ehrenreich, the guy that played Han Solo in the Solo movie, like the young Han Solo,
Mm-hmm.
is joining Ironheart in a major role. Don't know who, don't know exactly what, but he is. This is from THR, I think the Hollywood Reporter or Deadline. So it's a legit news site.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I hope to see his redemption, like in terms of the fandom definitely giving him the love that he deserves. I liked Solo. I liked his portrayal of Solo. I just think that whole movie thing, that whole time era was not the best, so he didn't really get
To shine.
So hopefully in Marvel he gets to do that, and it usually goes well for a lot of Marvel people.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick, Jonah. Quick response. Marvel, DC.
I think he's talking about like on the same screen.
On the same screen.
Yeah, like the Marvel vs. DC event.
Oh, are you talking like?
Because he put it will happen by 2024, 2025, 2026 in the second comment.
Are you talking about like Marvel versus DC on screen?
That won't happen for another 8 years because DC has a lot of rebuilding to do.
So I actually have I don't have a video about this, but I have talked about this on previous streams. I think Marvel versus DC will happen at some point in this century. I say if we're lucky to be around and things are still good, in around 2040 to 2050, when we've exhausted the single universe stories, I think that's the next evolution. Which would be studios kind of combining to basically make quadrillions.
Mm-hmm.
And
or Disney just owns everything at that moment in time.
And I think the energy from Smuggler Steel on this comment is one of these. So I'm going to go with a... Yes, it's been a great night. A big cheer for everybody that is here. But thank you, Smuggler. We are very lucky and humbled to be your hosts. Let's see. You know what? Pending, I do want to say something about this too. I am, after seeing the Obi-Wan cut of the 2-hour Obi-Wan cut versus the 6-episode that we did get from Kenobi, I never thought I'd be saying this in my life. I always thought I would rather want a 6-hour movie but that is
Mhm.
not the case anymore for me. I want what's best for the property, but it has to be done well, and there can't be any stretching out of anything. Jonah, you will see. I'll send you the TikTok of this guy where he kind of told the world, "Oh, I made something." But in that TikTok where he does do like a kind of like a quick summary, he shows you one thing, and it's that one where he's holding with the force, the water at the tower.
Yeah.
He shows you like the difference in his editing versus what we got in the show.
hmm
And it's a huge highlight to
I'm
why
excited to watch it.
the movie would have worked better. I know Jonah liked this part, which was the way she stops at the red light and taps her foot.
I thought that was the very teenage move. Like she's just like she doesn't even have to abide by the traffic light, but she still is just like, I'm going to.
Yeah. Nice, Smuggler. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Smuggler. Lord Basty made it. Nice, Lord Basty. Yes, the episode was really good. We enjoyed it, and I think it caps
I think it's
off.
the best one of the entire
Oh,
series,
nice.
and it definitely was very wholesome.
Yeah,
and,
there you go, wholesome.
And honestly, like very rewarding.
Yeah.
Like everything led up to what it was supposed to, and it all came close circle with what happened in the first episode, which was really nice.
And then Smuggler brings this up, which I also think is going to happen. I think the Star Wars and Marvel crossover will actually happen first. And that makes sense because it's the parent company, right? You don't have to go through too many legal loopholes or whatever. You can maximize your own money. You wouldn't have to split it with anybody else. I do think, again, these crossing of cultures, these crossing of universes, properties, intellectual properties will happen once we run out of like Avengers being like Avengers at some point will feel like a solo movie.
Yeah.
Instead of a team up. Once that happens, you'll start seeing these crossovers. Let's see. Colin L says, "Is the spoiler talk? We are spoiler talking about Miss Marvel, and a few other things in Marvel as well. For the other things that isn't Miss Marvel, we'll definitely let you know if we are going to be spoiler. And I'm talking more specifically, Thor: Love and Thunder. If we talk about Thor: Love and Thunder, spoilers apply to that. Everything else, we hope you've been able to watch so far.
And if you haven't, what are you doing? Go watch it. Come back later.
Yeah, we'll probably be here. That's funny. Frequency says, looking forward to the Marvels.
I
Definitely
must
now.
say, I'm much more looking forward to the Marvels after watching Miss Marvel than I was going into the show.
Combine.
I think that Carol Danvers is actually going to be the weakest link in that movie, which is funny because it's supposed to be her movie.
That's true. But you compound Photon, aka Monica Rambeau, from WandaVision, and then Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan in this movie, paired with the universal stakes, I think, that will be attached with Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, is going to make for an awesome movie. And I'm excited to see Kamala Khan go galactic. You know what I mean? Because we've seen her here on Earth. I'm very curious to see. Remember when Peter Parker went to space and he's like, oh, like when he got on the ship, the Maul ship.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited to see what Kamala Khan thinks of space and all that stuff. Let's see, where are we? Film Fan says, I kind of want to know what would have happened if she was in Infinity War. Are we talking Captain Marvel? Probably.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Well, if she was in Infinity War, it would have been over. If Wanda was if Wanda
was in Infinity War and it was over.
Why was she up there the whole time? That was my favorite part of the movie. Man. Did the blinding lights of the vampire play in this episode?
Of the weekend, he means.
Yeah. I think so, though, right? At the end?
No idea.
No, I don't think we did get him. The vampire. That's funny. Smuggler Steel says you will see the crossover first as a what if episode. If that plays well, all bets are off and they will roll out more.
And that's where we get more E1.
Oh man, shout out my boy. I'm getting tired, so good night. Good night to you, film fan. Good night to you, Bob.
Have a great night.
Have a great night. We're also probably wrapping up here too. Gonna get through these last few chats, and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night because tomorrow we've got some stuff to make. Smuggler says, I agree. Miss Marvel has upped my estimation of the Marvels. Let's go. Brandon says, I can't wait to see the Marvel Comic-Con panel after this episode.
You
I
are
think
not the
that's
only one.
all of us right now. Seriously. Even though I've said they're going to hold the
They're
mapping
going to
out.
hold their cards for Phase 5 until D23, but we're going to get the rest of Phase 4.
Yeah. So
And-
expect. Go ahead.
And I'm more than thrilled to have that timeline.
Yeah. You know what? What's also exciting, just from a world standpoint, which is we're gonna get those things flooding our eyes, our social medias, like those Hall H
Mhm.
clips, people holding up
Mhm.
their phones, getting cool clips, like Kevin Feige revealing Blade. Like we're gonna get that again. We haven't gotten that in
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's been some time.
So good. I'm so excited. I got chills. Lord Basey says, I see one report that What If Season 2 is going to be released in December. I heard something about it was supposed to actually come out this fall during, like, when Bad Batch is coming out, but I think it did get pushed. Nice. Asia Lai says, when is it going to start? Hello from Karachi. Hello all the way over there. But we actually just finished the episode, and we thought it was awesome. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it and come back. Colin says, okay, I didn't want to say something I shouldn't. After this, I feel like Rogue and Mystique will be baddish people, guys in the Marvels, with Mystique being, okay, I see what you're saying.
That would be
Oh.
cool.
But see, the Marvels comes out in the fall.
And it comes out in July.
Oh, so they'd have to establish mutants from here to
Somehow.
then. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think we will.
No. Be cool, but with the classic Rogue and Ms. Marvel connection.
It would be really cool to see that, but I don't think we're going to, unfortunately.
Lord Basey says it's confirmed by the director. I think you're talking about What If Season 2. Okay, cool. Nice. I think AC Bradley wrote the first season.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for She-Hulk. It's a 9-episode series. That's going to be different,
That is
Jonah.
true.
That's going to be different about that, which is these
They have 9 episodes to mess up the CGI.
Oh man. Let's see. Lord Basey says, I hope we see an Abomination versus Hulk rematch. That
We
is
will probably
coming.
get Abomination versus She-Hulk. I don't know about actual Hulk. I don't know how much fighting Bruce Banner would like to do.
That's true. But I will say, if it does happen, it would have to happen in a She-Hulk series because they don't have the full, complete rights to the Hulk.
Mhm.
So that would make sense if it does happen. Smuggler says, hey, you. Yes, you have an amazing rest of the week and tune into the same Filmtopia channel for more Filmtopiastic fun. All the words that the community comes up with is so fun. Thank you, Smuggler. But I think, speaking of fun, I think we've had enough fun for the night. I think tonight was awesome. We were able to see basically the end of the first half of Phase 4. So it's a pretty historic night.
Basically 50 hours of content.
I think it's literally, dude. It's literally
it's
50
just
hours.
under. It's just under.
So thank you everybody for hanging out with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting and leaving all these awesome comments. Thank you for the super chats earlier. That meant
Oh my
so
god,
much.
Isabel, thank you for the $30
Seriously.
super chat. That came out of nowhere.
That was awesome. And we thank you for that, and definitely it all gets channeled back into this. So in reality, we're just building this together. And yeah, so stay groovy, stay cool. We will be back for the watch
She-Hulk.
parties for She-Hulk, and depending on how they do this whole Disney Plus thing, if She-Hulk, Andor, and
Bad Batch.
Bad Batch are running at the same time,
Oh God.
we'll figure something out. But my hope is by then,
Are they
and we
gonna
might
have
even get,
live action Wednesday and animated Friday?
dude, I'm telling you, that would be the best solution.
Well, but then we're still doubling down
Well,
for 6,
I
7 weeks on live action.
I personally, ooh, that's a good one though. I'm trying to think. Should you divvy it up between Marvel and Star Wars, or
Season 2
live
starts the
action and
28th.
animation?
Season 2 starts the 28th. So
No, you know what? They can't do live action and animation. Like they can't split those two up into 2 different days. And the reason why is because there's more likely of a chance for there to be one live action Marvel, one live action Star Wars versus 2 live action Star Wars at the same time.
well, no, it's 1 and 1 at the same time. Marvel and Star Wars, and then Bad Batch would be on Friday. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think that they're gonna need 3 different days of the week.
Yeah. And they're going to do it, guys. You hear it here first. Here, clip this if you want. I am predicting today that Disney, the overlord
Monday,
of
Wednesday, Friday.
Marvel and Star Wars and Disney Plus, we will be getting those split so they can breathe and they can receive the adulation and the admiration that they deserve. And so us content creators can talk about it, and they can get people to get on the platform more times of the week versus
And not feel claustrophobic with everything being on one night.
exactly. So that is my prediction. Don't know when it's going to happen, but I think it could happen very soon. We might be seeing the last of everything getting dropped at once. So you heard it here first.
Hopefully.
But yeah, hopefully we answered that, Lord Basty. We'll be back for She-Hulk, and we'll be doing some stuff in between that. I don't want to know how many. You know what?
At least 100 on first watches.
Hey,
I got you, Colin.
I
For
will
making
say
yourself
though,
feel bad about yourself.
I would love to actually know though. It'd be you know what it would be? It'd be like a badge I'd wear. You know how at Disneyland?
I wish I could have gotten paid for how much I've watched Marvel.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. All right, see you next month, but definitely and keep an eye out for
We'll
all the
see you
other
in between.
socials. Yeah,
There's
we'll
gonna be
see you
some
in
other
between.
stuff coming through.
Yeah. Frequency says, I need that Stormbreaker. Good night. Jonah with the Stormbreaker. Where's oh yeah, you can't see Milner over here, but let's see. Lord Basie, to answer this, Bad Batch will be releasing, I believe, the same time as Andor.
September 28th.
September 28th. So actually a month after, but they'll run concurrently.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah. Smuggler says I'd split Marvel and Star Wars.
I think that would work. I think Andor is only 6 episodes, or is it more?
No. Andor's 9 or 12. Dude, Andor's going into November.
Oh yeah.
Andor is going into November. I can't believe I said that. From August to November. That's crazy.
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, and going back to the Marvel and Star Wars splitting those 2 days up, I think they're going to see their bottom line after this season of shows with Kenobi and Ms. Marvel. They're not going to like that, so they're for sure going to switch everything up.
Yeah. Hopefully everything has its own day.
Yeah.
Because personally, I'm pulling up Bad Batch before I pull up Andor. As it stands as of right now.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I can't wait till we get to Andor because I think it's gonna live up to what it's supposed to.
I just need the first episode to hook me, and then that might change. But as of right now, I'm way more interested in the Bad Batch stories than I am with Andor. Because I know how Ando's story ends. I don't know how Bad Batch ends.
That's
So-
true. Colin says Disney wants to give people something to sub for, and onto that point, it will give them more time on their platform via different days versus me spending maybe 4 hours and then I get tired, right? Like we'll spend 4 hours watching it at night right here, but we're super tired, right? And then we're more susceptible to clicking off and going to sleep versus give me 1 hour here. We get what we need to get. We talk about what we need to talk about. Then I come back tomorrow energized or the next day energized.
Every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's
Yep.
what it should be.
Boom, boom, boom.
Maybe
And
not
so-
Monday. Maybe like Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Yeah.
So that way people aren't up until 2 a.m. on a work night. But they already are for Tuesday nights. I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out, Disney. You can do it.
We'll figure it out. And yeah, thank you, Smuggler and Lord Basty, clearing it up. It is 12 episodes. And yes, it will basically be 3 months of watch parties. So
It is the end of August. It is August 31st that the first episode comes out. So it is
Oh, wow.
August to November.
nice. Sweet. Well, I think we're gonna leave it here, everybody. Appreciate seriously all the love.
Thank you
And,
guys so much. It's been awesome.
Great vibes. We will see you all soon. Chat, for the ones here right now, I definitely want you to, maybe I'll announce this in Discord or something, but be on the lookout for a live stream that I do. And it's actually going to be a live stream to kind of talk about, it might even be an unlisted live stream, but definitely if you're really into this, we'll figure out how to do this. But I want to do a live stream where we kind of talk about like what the content we make, the content you want to see, and the content that I want to make, and see where we can figure something out like that. And also I'm going to open up channel memberships, but if I open that up, I want to make sure that it's worth it, it's cohesive, it's consistent, all that good stuff. But I'd love to talk to you all about that and kind of get your input. Again, maybe it might be a live stream that we do on the side. We'll figure something out. Let us know, and make sure to go join that. All the socials down below. With that said, Lord Basty says it best, vibes. Smuggler says it best, vibes, baby. Bye, and blessings to you as well. Jonah, thank you so much for being the awesome co-host that you are.
Thank you for having me.
On these streams. Can't wait to watch another movie with you very soon. And we'll see.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. Let's go. Well, with that, everybody, hope you enjoyed this watch party reaction live stream of Miss Marvel, the finale, episode 6. Until then, we will see you next time. Vibes Filmtopia is